Wynn Companies has finished restoring 10 historic Lower West Side apartments built more than a century ago here in Buffalo. The price to do so is more than $20 million, and their goal is to bring more low-income housing to Buffalo and preserve the historic buildings. Joining us now to talk more about this is David Ginsburg, the Senior Vice President of WinnDevelopment. David, thank you so much for joining us. Explain where you're located here.
I'm located. I'm living in New Jersey, and we're a Boston-based company with operations in New York City. Been really active in New York State, including Western New York, for about the last 10 years.
Why Western New York? Why do you have an eye on Buffalo and preserving buildings here?
I personally fell in love with the community, fell in love with the city of Buffalo, fell in love with the West Village neighborhood where these 10 buildings are located. And we love buildings with great bones. Our company specializes in historic adaptive reuse and historic preservation. We also specialize in preserving affordable housing that's at risk of either market forces or expiring subsidies. So when we saw this property, met the community members, met some of the political stakeholders, we just fell in love with the opportunity to do something special here, and that's what we think we've done.
For folks who don't know exactly where this is just northwest of Niagara Square. There are about 10 buildings that we're talking about here, and we have video of some of them. You know, when I first saw these pictures, David, of what you guys did, I was really intrigued by how you really preserved the architecture of Buffalo. We are a very unique city with that Art Deco architecture and look, and you did, I thought, a nice job preserving that. What were the conversations that were had when you were preserving that architecture and when you first saw the state of these buildings?
Great question. We have a lot of experts and consultants we work with. So our architectural team, TAT, we work with historic preservation consultants, and then we have conversations at the local, state, and federal level. We work with the State Historic Preservation Office and the National Park Service, who have specific guidance on things like the width of window mullions, the types of materials you can use to clean the facade, what type of signage you can have there. So there's a strict rules and guidelines around this. And it's our job to figure out ways to adhere to those rules while still modernizing the properties. Big focus of this was to extend the useful life of these properties. They had seen no real investment in multiple decades. So there was a lot of physical systems that needed to be upgraded, heating, cooling, the insides of the units, kitchens, bathrooms. So it's our job to balance those design features with the actual comfort of people's houses where people live, and ultimately also deliver a product that the neighborhood is proud of, that's safe and secure.
Some of these are accessible, others are geared toward vets. Will you explain that?
Absolutely. So the property didn't have any real ADA or handicap compliance. So we installed a lift. We made sure all the elevators were modernized and usable. We made sure the units that have clearance countertops and the ability for wheelchairs to turn in them. So adding both the handicap accessibility and audiovisual. So folks who may have hearing or visual impairments have a place to live as well. Big part of the feature. And then we work with a nonprofit group called Soldier On, fantastic group that serves a lot of the Northeast, providing housing for either at-risk or homeless veterans and providing them an affordable place to live. So we partnered with them to provide supportive services in addition to us providing this new, modern, great places for folks to live. So again, some service offerings in addition to just the units themselves.
Very nice. Next projects here in Buffalo. Anything coming up?
We've got our eye on a couple things. We've loved working in the city. We want to thank everyone, the local level, thank the mayor, thank the governor, everyone who supported the project. There's a lot of people who made this happen, and we would love to continue to be a great part of the city of Buffalo.
All right, David, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for preserving that history in those buildings there.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.